Let's go back to hard. After that expert level we did the other day, definitely took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I think it was nice to figure that out. So let's jump back into something that should be nice and easy. Like I said, if y'all figured out some things that I missed in that expert level, I'd love for you to share it with me down in the comments. Maybe share some things that you saw or figured out a little bit faster than I did. I know it took a lot longer than it probably should have. I know I missed a few things. I'm still learning about some of the more advanced techniques with X-wings and all that, but it's fun and I'm learning. Let's see, I see there's no threes. Let's check out the fours. All right, so four is going to be up there, down here, so only a couple of options. Check out these fives. Okay, so we know it's going to be somewhere in there. All right, check out the sixes. That's only going to be right there. And then same thing, it can be on either side for the six. Over, down, same thing, either side. Yeah, six can be in either one of those. What else? All right. Nope. And so there's going to be a six up there. All right. So that makes it easier. That means the six has to be up here. And now that we have that, we know the six has to be there. All right. What else? What else? I think that means the six has to be there. And so if that has to be that, then we know that has to be the five from what we penciled in earlier. That means the six has to be here. All right. So now that we have a few more fives, yep, the five has to be there. What else? So the five is going to be in the middle here. And because it's going to be in the middle, that means it has to be in the right column up there. And so once we have that, all right, so we know the five has to be in this right column. And because it has to be in the right column, that means this middle column is open for the five. Okay. Okay, so great. So that opened up some of those. The sixes are done. We go to sevens. So we know our seven's going to be top or bottom on the left. What else about our sevens? Oh, we have a seven there. What else? We have seven right in the middle. All right, so like we said, seven can be in the top or bottom. And same thing, the seven can be on the top or bottom, left and right. Let's see, and then same thing, left or right. All right, sevens. There's our eights. All right, so we got an eight in there. Eight can be top or bottom. Oh, so that means our eight's here. So that now cuts off the bottom. So that makes our eight at the top right. That makes us here on the bottom right. And that's our eights. All right, what about nines? Okay, so the nine can only be in the top, middle. And on these, I know I try and go a little bit faster. So if you're ever confused about how we come up with a number, I try and talk through it, but definitely comment below if there's a number that I put in that you don't understand how I got to it. I remember watching videos like this early on, and I used to be like, wait a minute, how did they figure that out? So trust me, if you find I'm moving too fast or you don't see the logic behind how I got it, I realize that not all these things are common sense. So definitely comment, and I'll hear somebody, some nice part of the community will go back and try and fill in those gaps. All right, the nines are done. All right, there's our twos. What else is left in here? One, two. There's no three. There's no four. All right, so three and fours. Let's check for any more twos. And then same thing, we need a 1, 2, 3. Yep, I think there's going to be a lot of 2, 3 combos that are missing. So 2, 3, 2, 3. Let me sit here, 3, 4. All right, what else? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, so same thing, 3, 4 combo. All right. And I think that's going to go ahead and be the 4, but let's just make sure. So we need a 2, a 3. Yep, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep, and so right now there's still too many options to just say that that's going to be the 4. No, hold on. Oh, nope, I think that has to be the 4 because that's the only places that the 4s can be. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, so like we said, that's the only place that the 4 could be. Fantastic. All right, and the same thing up here. I think the 4 could be in either one, so I don't know if we can quite make that call just yet. But what else are we missing? 2, 3, and 4? Nope, can't be a 2. That's 3, 4. This could be, yep, a 2 or 3, or the 4. All right, so still a lot of options on that one. What else is left? All right, so let's keep going. So we were looking for 2s. We only have the 1. See if we can narrow down maybe where some of these 3s are. We have the 4s up here, or the 4 up there. What about the 5s? Does that make some of this easier? Nope, so another 5s have to be in here somewhere. What else is left? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 5. That's all that's left. Okay. See if we can narrow that down some. All right, let's look at the ones that are mostly filled in. See if that helps out. So, for instance, up here, let's see. We need a 2, 3, and a 7. So let's see if the 7 works out. So 2, 3, 7. All right, so we know this can only be a 2, 3. Yep, so the 7's got to be in one of these. And then we already have 3s down here. So let's just see if this is just a 2, 7. Which potentially would make that 3 go there. And this also, I think it's just that 2, 3. So yeah, I think if that makes that a 2, 3 combo, and these are the 2 7s, then that would pretty much make that have to be a 3, I believe. Let's see, let's test it out. Nope, okay. So as y'all can see, it faded away. I was wrong, so that shows because it went away. So I should have done a little bit more testing. I got a little ahead of myself. But because of that, we now know that makes that a 2, makes this a 3. So like I said, I jumped ahead. I should have tested a little bit more. So hey, made a mistake. That's why we're doing this, so we can learn together. All right, so now what's left is the 3, 7 combo. All right. I thought because there were 3s down here that would start to rule some of these out, but like I said, moved a little bit too fast. All right, what's next? Down here needs to be the 2, 5 combo. All right. What's left here? I think the same thing. 2, 3, 5. Oh no, 2, 3. 2, 3, 7. No, not 7, just 2 or 3. And then same thing here. Is it 2, 3? Yep, the 2, 3, 5 options. All right, so that's a triple. 2, 3, 5 triple. Oh, and now we see there's a 3, there's a 5, and because of the 2, 3, 5 triple, that makes that have to be the 2. So therefore, let's see, and so that can be A 3 or a 5. All right, so 3 or 5, 3 or 5. Yep, because we only have the 1, 3. Oh, so same thing. Because we know the 3 has to be up there, that means this one has to be the 3. All right, so see, we ruled that out because that has to be the 3. That now has to be the 4, which makes this have to be the 2. So if we follow the logic, it plays out. And so I got a little bit too quick when I made this one, when I tested that one out to be a 3 earlier. All right, so that makes that have to be a 2. Now what's left? I see the 3 up here, a 3, and then the 4. Okay, so 3, 4, 3, 4. Yep, so we got our 3, 4 doubles, 3, 4 pairs. 3, 5. All right, what else? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this can be the 3, 4. Same thing, 3, 4. Ah, so that means that can only be a 2. So see, follow the logic. All right, so 2 can only be in one of these two. Oh, so this can only be a 3, which makes this now the 4. And because that's a 4, that makes that the 3, which makes that only able to be a 4 at that point. All right, getting it filled in. Oh, so same thing, because that's a 4, that now makes that a 3, makes that the 4. Oh, so it makes this up here in the corner the 3, makes this one have to be a 7. Okay, makes this one have to be a 3. So now we still have 2 options on the 3 in the middle there. All right, so what else is left? So we got a lot of 3s. We got several more of the 4s. Yep, we still got some 4 options up there. Oops. All right. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So this has to be a 4. And then what's left? I believe just a 7. Yep. So it makes that have to be a 7. All right, how do we finish off the 7s? Up here. Which then makes this have to be a 1. All right, makes that a 2. Which makes this a 2. Which then makes this a 2. That forces that to be a 5. This has been forced to be a 3. Yep, because there's already a 5 beneath it, which forces that to be a 4. Forces this to be the 5, and forces that to be the 3. Look at that. So we did 13 minutes, 14 seconds with 1 mistake. So thank you all for the help. Like I said, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. But it's been fun. Thank you for Sudoku with CJ.